What is going on, guys? And today I'm back with another episode of my Minnesota Vikings franchise here on Madden NFL 16. So we're taking on the Detroit Lions, an 88 overall team, in week 2 now. Our first home game in Minnesota. So looking to get our first home win, or our first win of the regular season, since we did drop our first game in the last week 2, the 49ers on the road. But yeah, taking on the Lions today, Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson and company. And yeah, so it looks like we can get our first win of the year. 1st and 10, starting off the game, hand off to Adrian Peterson. What else are we do? Nice spin move from AP, and he's going to carry 2 defenders for a first down. So AP is looking nice here. 2nd and 12. Bridgewater rolls out to the right, has a wide open receiver, but for some reason he overthrows him. 1st and 10 from the 40. AP. Oh no, he's going to fumble the ball, and it goes right to Darius Slay, who's going to outrun Teddy Bridgewater for the touchdown. And yeah, so just like that, we're off to a miserable start. 7-0 already, and the Lions even had an offensive possession yet. And when it rains, it pours. Bad goes the worst, and Bridgewater gets hit. The throw goes offline, and it gets picked off by DeAndre Levy. And once again, the Lions are having the ball here. First offensive possession. They're already winning. Stafford right here to Corey Fuller. And an amazing pancake block by Calvin. Allows Corey Fuller to walk to the end zone pretty much for a 39-yard touchdown. And this is not how we want to start the game. This is probably the worst possible start we could get, as it's 14-0 now. So we got to give it back to AP. We got to use the ground game, and AP with another nice spin move and picks up a first down for a gain of 14. He's averaging about 6 yards per rush. 2nd and 9 here for Bridgewater. He's going to back up a little bit. He's going to find Charles Johnson over the middle for a first down and more, and he gets across midfield. So we're in the second quarter now. Here's AP, and AP goes nowhere. He's going to get tackled only for a gain of 2. Now, 2nd and 8. There's a nice pass to Kyle Rudolph, and just if Jerry's right turned around and blocked him, that would have been a touchdown. But for some reason, the blocking AI in this game is awful. And here is a first down pass on a 3rd and 5 to Mike Wallace. So a very nice connection right there. As it's 2nd and goal from the 9. Bridgewater has a wide open Kyle Rudolph, but he drops it. That is not good, and that is going to set up a Blair Walsh 26-yard field goal. It would have been 14-7 if Kyle Rudolph caught that ball, but instead, with the field goal, it's going to be 14-3. So with about 2 minutes to go here in the second, Stafford in the pocket, nowhere to go. He's going to take it himself, and that could be a no. I think that was Robert Blanton can't tackle him, and that is just, I don't know how Matthew Stafford did that, as now they have a 2nd and 1 from the 22, a minute and 15 to go in the first half. Stafford drops back to throw. Nobody's covering Joy Bell on the right side, and he finds him for the first down and for a gain of about 6. So here's a 2nd and 1 from the 6. 2 running backs, or a tight end running back in the backfield, and Eric Ebron is going to get that, but a nice touchdown saving tackle. I think that was by Trey Waynes, as it's now 3rd and goal from the 1. So we stopped them twice here. They run the fake fullback dive halfback pitch, and we're all over it. Aldon Smith and Robert Blanton are all over that as we force a field goal. So with 25 seconds to go, Terry Bridgewater is going to go deep here to Kyle Rudolph, and Rudolph makes the catch. That might be some aggressive catch OP there, but nonetheless, Kyle Rudolph makes an outstanding catch. And with 9 seconds to go, 3rd and 10, we have no timeouts. We're going to go with a Blair Walsh field goal, but he's going to miss it. It goes wide left, and we're going to go into halftime down by 14. Here's 3rd and 16 for Stafford to start the third quarter, and he's blindsided and sacked by Aldon Smith. And welcome to Minnesota, Aldon Smith. He makes a nice sack right there, and he is pumped up. So here's a 3rd and 7 play action from Bridgewater, and Ezekiel Ansah's like, you got a sack, I'll get one too. He's going to sack Bridgewater on a 3rd down play as well. But we would end up getting a 3 and out, and here we go. Bridgewater drops back to throw. He's got a wide open man deep, and that is Charles Johnson, and he makes the catch. Outruns the corner, and he's into the end zone for the first Minnesota Vikings touchdown of the day. And it is now 17-10 Lions. So with the last play of the third quarter, 4th and 5 from the 44, the Lions are going for it, and they're going to convert. There's Eric Ebron, the second-man tight end from UNC, or the second-year tight end from UNC, I should say. Makes the catch right there on 4th and 5. And now that would end up getting a 4th and 1 Matt Prater 39-yard field goal to make it 20-10. So it's now a 2-possession game, as now we got to score because we only got 3.5 minutes to go. There's a play that was supposed to go to Kyle Rudolph, but Mike Wallace just goes, you know what, I want that ball. He jumps up into the air and makes that catch. So 2nd and 4 here from the 36. Handoff to Jerick McKinnon. You guys haven't seen much from him today, but he gets the first down. That was his first carry of the game. And now here's 1st and 10 from the 21. Bridgewater rolls out to the right, coming to the ball is Jarius Wright. He makes a great catch for a first down and a gain of 13. So the 2-minute warning just hit. 2nd and goal. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to try to step up and run it, but he is hit and the ball was loose. DeAndre Levy forced the fumble, and Ezekiel Ansah picks it up. But we would eventually get the ball back. We have no timeouts. 44 seconds left. Going deep. Mike Wallace, and he makes an outstanding catch. That was one of the nicest animations I've seen in Madden 16 so far. He makes a big catch there, and why not make another big catch for a touchdown? 22-yard touchdown catch from Mike Wallace to make this a 3-point game. So we would have to do the onside kick here with Blair Walsh, but there he is. Corey Fuller gets it, and once again we lose by 3 points and an onside kick with like less than 20 seconds for the 2nd week in a row. So that's a heartbreaking loss. We fall to 0-2 in the year, and we got to take the win next week in week 3. So that'll be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more of Minnesota Vikings franchise, and I'll see you guys in the next video.